My first doubts, thinking about Prodentim. I was not sure about Prodentim at first. Many products make very big claims. I have seen so many fads come and go. So, naturally, I was a little skeptical. The idea of an oral probiotic was new. It sounded interesting but also a bit strange. Could a chewable tablet really help my mouth? I had my doubts, quite a few of them. I wanted to see if it truly worked. So, I decided to give it a fair try. I always try to take good care of my teeth. I brush them 2 times a day, sometimes more. I also floss every single day, just like dentists say. But even with all that effort, sometimes my breath was not fresh. This was really frustrating for me, you know? I wanted a solution that would last longer. Not just a quick fix like using mints or gum. I wondered if Prodentim could be different. Maybe it could offer a real change. We hear a lot about probiotics for our gut. They are good for digestion and our immune system. Many people take them and feel better. But probiotics for the mouth? That was new to me. I learned that our mouth also has bacteria. There are good kinds and bad kinds of bacteria. Prodentim says it adds more of the good bacteria. This idea started to make some sense to me. So, even with my doubts, I was very curious. I went online and read some Prodentim reviews. Some people shared very positive experiences. As a doctor, I always trust science and evidence. I wanted to see for myself what would happen. I thought, what if this product really works? A 30-day trial seemed like a good way to test it. So, I ordered my first bottle of Prodentim. I was ready to start my own little experiment. How Prodentim works, the science inside. Many mouthwashes just cover up bad breath. They often kill all the bacteria in your mouth. This includes the good bacteria, which is not ideal. Prodentim says it works in a different way. It tries to get to the root cause of the problem. Often, the main problem is an imbalance of bacteria. Too many bad bacteria can lead to oral issues. Things like bad breath or unhealthy gums. Prodentim aims to help restore that important balance. Prodentim is packed full of good bacteria. These helpful bacteria are called probiotics. They are tiny, live microorganisms like friendly helpers. When you take them in the right amounts, they give health benefits. For your mouth, this means helping the good bacteria grow strong. These good bacteria can then fight off the bad ones. This process helps to keep your mouth healthy. It sounded like a very smart approach to oral care. I was keen to see how these good bacteria worked. Prodentim contains 3.5 billion probiotic strains. That is a very large number of good bacteria. It includes some very specific types of probiotics. One is called Lactobacillus paracasei. This particular strain is known to support gum health. It also helps to keep your sinuses clear and healthy. Another important one is Lactobacillus reuteri. This helps with inflammation in the mouth. It also supports an overall healthy mouth environment. There are other helpful ingredients in Prodentim too. It has B-lactis BL04 registered trademark, another beneficial strain. This strain supports the balance of your mouth bacteria. It also helps your respiratory tract stay healthy, and it gives your immune system a little boost. Prodentim also contains inulin, which is a prebiotic. Prebiotics are like food for the good bacteria. Malic acid is in there too, found in strawberries. This helps to maintain the natural whiteness of teeth. My 30-day test. What happened each week? I started my Prodentim journey by taking 1 tablet. It was a chewable tablet, which was very easy. I took it each morning after brushing my teeth. You just chew it slowly, letting it dissolve. The taste was actually quite pleasant and mild. It was a bit like a very light candy. In the first week, I did not see huge changes. My mouth did feel a little bit fresher, I thought. But it was hard to tell if it was Prodentim. By the start of the second week, I noticed more. Things definitely started to change for the better. My gums felt less sensitive than before. Sometimes they would bleed a tiny bit when I brushed. This seemed to happen less often now. My breath also seemed to stay fresher for longer. This was especially true when I woke up. This was a very good sign, I felt. I was starting to feel more hopeful about Prodentim. The third week was when I saw clear improvements. This was when I really became convinced. My morning breath was significantly much better. This was a very big deal for me personally. My whole mouth felt cleaner throughout the day. It felt healthy from the inside, not just on surface. It was a different kind of clean feeling, not just the clean from brushing my teeth. I was genuinely impressed by this change. By the end of the 4th week, the results were obvious. My 30-day test was coming to an end. My breath consistently stayed fresh all day long. My gums felt strong and looked very healthy. My mouth just felt good and comfortable all the time. I felt much more confident when talking to people, especially when I was up close with them. I did not worry about possible bad breath anymore. The 30-day journey with Prodentim was a success for me. Final verdict. Should you try Prodentim? One of the very best things about Prodentim is its ease. It is so simple and easy to use every day. You just need to chew one tasty tablet each day. There are no complicated routines or extra steps. This makes it very sustainable for the long term. If something is hard to do, people often stop. But this is simple, so it's easy to keep up. I think this is a really big plus for Prodentim. It fits so easily into any busy morning schedule. I believe Prodentim can offer good long-term benefits. That is, if you continue to take it regularly. It is not a magic pill that works overnight. You need to be consistent with it for best results. Good oral health always needs daily care and attention. Prodentim can be a great addition to that daily care. It helps to maintain that healthy balance of bacteria. This balance is very important for ongoing mouth health. So, if you start, try to keep it up. Now, Prodentim worked very well for me as I shared, but it is important to remember that results can vary. Every person's body and situation is different. What works wonders for one person might not for another. It is also very important to talk to your dentist, or you can speak with your trusted doctor, especially if you have serious oral health problems. They can give you the best advice for you. Prodentim is a supplement, not a replacement for dental care. So, after all this, do I recommend Prodentim? Yes, I absolutely do, based on my experience, especially if you often struggle with bad breath or if you have other common oral health concerns. It was a real game changer for my oral wellness. It is easy to use and tackles the root cause. I suggest you give Prodentim a try for 30 days. See how it works for your own situation. I would love to hear about your experiences too. Please ask me any questions in the comments below.